inches of viewing pleasure. Folks, that's the big screen. It's the biggest screen of the year, and that is a touch screen. That is HP's beautiful 2021 shape, scale, size, from the slender design elements to the wireless keyboard, the wireless mouse, the solid state drive that's built in, the optical drive that you said you wanted and we made sure was placed in here as well. This has all the things that you would want in 2021 to make sure that whether it's work or play, school, college, university, a home-based business, an educational course, surfing the net, Skyping, Zooming, all the things you want to be able to do, you can do with this all in one. Okay, tonight we're gonna do an offer basically broken down into two options. You can do it without Microsoft Office or with Microsoft Office. If you choose Microsoft Office, you're gonna get Microsoft Word and Excel and PowerPoint and OneNote. All the programs that we're so used to using are gonna come included. That's not all we're including though. For everybody that places an order on our today's special, we will also include a year of HP Smart Friend, which is a brilliant service. I've used it myself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, IT tech support from an HP professional. We love that. You get to choose 3 colors. So we have our classic black, which is over here. This is the beautiful white. The black comes with a black keyboard. The white does come with a white keyboard and mouse, just so you know. We also have, and I'm thrilled to see it, the blue, a beautiful blue. That will come with a contrasting black keyboard, FYI. Notice this is so simple and easy. You're gonna plug this in and be good to go. You have all your ports at the back. It's a gorgeous machine and it's fast. With an Intel Pentium Silver processor on the inside and with a solid state drive, it's faster, it's easier, it's simpler, it's lighter. And of course, talking of being lighter, that price is the lightest of the entire year 2021. Let me break down the value. Without Microsoft Office, the package would be $1,018.21. With Microsoft Office, $1,088.20. Our pricing tonight is $699 or $749 respectively. FlexPay is open to you with any major credit or debit card. Without Microsoft Office, we can get home for $140. With Microsoft Office, $150. I want to invite any one of our customers that has an HSN credit card. We are honoring tonight 18-month VIP financing, and that's gonna bring the price down to $38 and change or $41 and change. I know that's a lot of numbers. We'll certainly break them down again as we get into the presentation. One last thing I wanna point out is that with every purchase, you will be offered Hsn Protection Plus. It's the best way to protect your technology. In case somebody spills something, breaks some things, drops something, no deductibles, and you can choose a 2 or 3 year opportunity. Maybe you've got a computer right now that's old, slow, maybe full of bugs and viruses and crashes and freezes on you. Maybe you used to have an older style, big all-in-one desktop with the big tower, the smaller screen. There's no better way to get work done than with a real individual independent keyboard and mouse, or with a screen that is as gargantuan as this is. And this computer from HP delivers on all cylinders. Our HP expert, Mr. Aaron Berger, is here. Aaron, I was reading up on all the stats and the facts. I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. It's been over 3 years since we did this.
3 years, you guys. We are so proud and so excited to do it. You know the difficulty in getting inventory, particularly in electronics. I know across a lot of categories, but particularly in electronics, computers have been huge. We've all been in our homes. We will all continue. We've learned a lot about working at home, about communicating at home, about being a little too casual at home. I think I better just tighten my tie up there a little bit. I'm still at work, even though
I was going to say, Aaron, you're kicking back.
Goodness gracious. It's at the end of the day I can do that, but I think I forgot to tighten up there. Okay, now we go. Now it's today's special. Yeah, we know that computers have been a more important part of our lives, certainly than they ever have. Over 3 years since we've done a all-in-one. This is a 24-inch. It's 2 feet, 23.8 inches, almost 2 feet of not just high definition. My gosh.
Wow.
I will not get tired of doing that today. I'll tell you right now. Of beautiful 1080p, the highest of high definition and all in a touch screen too. So in the touch screen, of course, means it's so easy to go from one thing to another. There we are live streaming hsn.com. We can go to full screen. You can be live streaming Netflix. You can be live streaming Hulu. You can be doing Prime. You can, I mean, there's all your entertainment. This really, in many ways, will take the place of a television because we stream everything now anyway, or just about everything. So if there's maybe a room where you want entertainment options, maybe it's a dorm room, back to school, that sort of thing. Maybe your kids want a TV in their room but need to have a computer in their room, or you want to have a TV in the kitchen but need to have a computer in the kitchen. This is the option for you. That is 1080p high definition. It is the highest quality, largest screen I have ever offered at HSN. Now, something I want to show you from the very beginning that sets us apart. We talk about this as an all-in-one. What exactly does all-in-one mean? Well, it means this, that while you have that huge, beautiful surface area on the screen, there's almost no depth to this at all. It is sliver thin. So everything is in one package. There's no tower lurking beneath. There's no huge, power setup or memory setup. In fact, it's what you can kind of see that cable. It's one cable. I used to sort of joke that setting up a computer was a Saturday afternoon, a 3-beer kind of job. You know what I mean? This takes like 10 minutes to set up. You plug it into the wall. Wi-Fi is built in. The tower is built in. The power is built in. Everything's built in. So all you do is plug it in. It weighs a couple of pounds, easy to take from room to room. I like to move the all-in-one in my house to the guest room. I don't keep a television in the guest room. So especially during holidays, there's really someone only in the guest room a couple of days a year. My folks usually come down a week or two a year. I like them to be able to get online and watch the movies and stream television and do all those kind of things, but I don't need something in there all year long. This is perfectly portable. And did you see this? Optical Drive built in. Adam, you know as well as I do, less than 20% of the new computers in America have an optical drive. This is a full desktop replacement with an optical drive built in. Watch movies, listen to music, get your work done on the go. We're going to talk about the full high definition wide angle peekaboo camera that is the safest camera in the world to use, because if you're not using it, you tuck it away. Yeah. Nobody can see anything. Nobody can hack in. We'll talk about Viper. We'll talk about PC Mover as well in terms of not hacking in and moving things from your old computer to your new computer. That is just like the tip of the iceberg. I haven't gotten into the incredible quality of the speakers. I haven't gotten into a lot of great things. Choice of Microsoft Office, the fact that we're including HP SmartFriend. It is the most exciting, I think, today's special we've done all year in computers. We haven't done it for 3 years, have not done an all-in-one. And Adam, we know we will not do another one this year. So this is your Thanksgiving, your Christmas, your Q4, your back to school, all of that sort of wrapped into one tonight.
And just to kind of expand upon that for just a second, because Aaron is here so regularly with wonderful laptops, which of course we enjoy presenting to you, but we get so many requests for all-in-ones like this. And it's just something that we don't typically do. And that's why I made reference to, it being 3 years since we last had an all-in-one. So look, if you know that that's what you're looking for and that's really been on your list of what to buy, this is your chance to pounce, and it's your chance to do it at the best price. I am a bargain hunter. I spent probably 25 minutes earlier. I was trying to buy something and I was trying to find a promo code, and I tried everything, not from HSN, I was buying something that we don't sell, but Lord above, I couldn't find a promo code and I didn't want to buy it. But I did in the end. But the reality is, I like to get the best price, and I know you do too, and it's important to get the best price. There is no Black Friday deal or Thanksgiving deal or Christmas deal or end of year deal that will beat this. This is the best deal of the year. So if you know you want an all-in-one, your moment has arrived. This is the best of the year and the only one in over 3 years. So we've talked size of screen. We've talked optical drive. We've talked, certainly as an overview, solid state drive and the Intel Pentium that's built in there as well. I really appreciate the fact that it has the wireless keyboard or mouse, black keyboard and mouse with the black or the blue, and a white with the white. But this is freedom. You might be laying on the bed typing away. You might be sat on the sofa typing away. Gorgeous keyboard, incidentally. And of course, that mouse, which is custom made, ergonomically designed to give you that comfort, grip, and fit. So there's a lot there. I want to just point something out, Aaron. If we just take your feed for a second, a shot of you, when you were, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, when you were demonstrating on the screen, the picture looks so big, and it looks so good, it almost looks like it's superimposed. Like it's not, like it's not really on the screen, it just looks so amazing.
I'm glad you pointed that out, because I sort of thought, you know, the way that I see it is a little bit different than you, because I'm looking at it on a monitor. And to me, it looks amazing too. Like, Adam, I think you would agree. We sell a lot of computers, and the truth is, selling them from home, I'm not in a professional studio here. I'm in my living room. And thank you for having me in your living room or on your computer, wherever you are in your home. Thank you for allowing us to come in. But I don't have professional equipment here. I've got a couple of ring lights, and very honestly, my computer screens usually don't look that great. They certainly don't look as good as they do in real life or as good as they do in Hsn studio. That's not the case here. And you know why? It's because this screen is not the same as, in fact, let me show you something. This is a 14-inch laptop screen. Those do not look the same. Well, I mean, of course, the size. Look, this is it's roughly 3 14-inch laptop screens across. Just to give you, I know I was kind of excited that I had this computer next to me, just to give you an idea of the scale. But also, this is 1080p. So the quality, the resolution of the screen is an entirely different thing. Another way that I really like to look at that, a couple of things. Let me go down here. This is PowerPoint. I know most of you already, it's my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, are picking this up with Microsoft Office. So you get Microsoft Word, Excel, correct. Thank you for that, Adam. Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint Access, Outlook, OneNote, and Publisher. Look, when you do three-dimensional editing or rendering, when you're looking at photos of your grandkids, or you're editing any video, or you're gaming, or you're just catching up on the news, and there's always just little clips that you catch up on. The video quality, the graphic quality of the ultra high definition chip that's built in with the Intel Pentium Silver, it is, Adam, thank you again for pointing it out.
You're welcome.
It is markedly different. Look, when I go into Netflix, when you watch a movie on this, I mean, it can be the biggest action blockbuster, or it can be, something like my favorite, the period pieces from the BBC, are really one of my favorite things to watch. It's the detail, not only the size, but the detail and the quality. I like to say there are 3 really important things about this computer: the screen, and you guessed it, the screen. I mean, this 24-inch high-definition screen that you can see. Look, again, sort of because of the way my studio is at home, I have it sort of angled a little bit funny so that I can see it easily and you can see it easily, so I'm not working behind the computer all the time. It doesn't matter what the angle is. It's always gorgeous. Don't hesitate. It's taken us 3 years, you guys. If you watch our computer shows, watch our tech shows, if you're just flipping by right now and think, you know what, it would be great to have, I work all day on the computer, you work 4 hours or 5 hours, or your kids work all day on the computer, whether it's school or work or home, and you think, it would be so great to have a computer like that.
Yes.
Take advantage tonight. We have curated it for you all. After Adam updates you, I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about, this is the 3 biggest brands. The preview on that is HP, #1 computer manufacturer in America, Intel, #1 processor manufacturer in the world, and the latest Windows 10. And in fact, this is future-proof. When Windows 11 comes along, you'll get the free upgrade to Windows 11. I'll go into all that in a few minutes. We'll give Adam a couple minutes to update you first, though. Adam, that blue, maybe I don't have the blue here. I want to take a closer look at the blue, because it's the first time we've done the dark blue color. It's a launch tonight, HSN, and I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks stunning.
It is really spectacular. It came out so well. You're going to be one of the only people in the world to have that blue. If you want the blue, heavens above, go for it. We have fewer than 400 available with Microsoft Office. That's how limited this is tonight. There's with Microsoft Office, without Microsoft Office. So with Office is $749, without is $699. The total retail value is well over $1,000 on both options. So you can see our deal is pretty doggone tremendous. There's a few things I want to share. The first thing is, guys, can I just walk over here a moment? I want you to see the #1 bestseller. So let's just take a stroll over this way. This is what's selling the fastest right now, okay? This is the white. So I want you to really kind of look at how not only professional it looks, how beautiful it looks, how desirable it looks, how this is a great place to sit down and to send that email, to edit that video, to create something for school, to really get going on a project. This will do it all for you. No cables, wires, no mess. This is, of course, your wireless keyboard. There's your wireless mouse. Here is the high definition camera that Aaron mentioned. That is brilliant because not only is it there for you when you need it, it's also hidden away when you don't need it. So you've got that privacy element to it. Incidentally, just while we have a second, if you want to complete the new HP experience, we have the HP Deskjet 2752. We'll put up our details for it. This is a printer we launched in the last hour, actually. This printer comes with 8 months of instant ink included, which is crazy. $59.99. It's not just a printer, it's a scanner, it's a flatbed scanner and also a copier as well. But obviously for school or for work, if you need a new printer to go along with your computer, that would be amazing. I just wanted to show you the white because I think it is the best seller right now and will be the first to sell out. But I just think it looks, I mean, as they say, the bee's knees, it really, really does. There's something about sitting down at a station, as it were, your desk, with a computer of this style. That screen size is so significant. It's not something where you're scrambling for real estate. If you want to have multiple windows, things side by side, you've got nearly 24 inches to do that with, which is remarkable. One of the things that we've already focused in on is the fact that this is a touch screen. For most of us, we don't have a computer that is touch screen. The reality is it changes everything. Everything is more intuitive, everything is easier, everything is simpler to understand. And with this computer, you've got that touchscreen experience right there at your fingertips. Built-in speaker bar, as you can see, great sound is gonna come along with this when you're watching maybe Netflix on this. A lot of people might have this computer in their bedroom, and they'll certainly get into bed at night and watch Hulu or Amazon Prime on this because it's a big screen experience. Aaron, we are seeing a dramatic surge in folks ordering the with Microsoft Office version. So really fast, I'll just tell everybody, if you would like to order, we are certainly accepting all credit and debit cards with FlexPay. FlexPay breaks the payment down over 5 months to $140 without Office or $150 with Office, okay? If you have a credit card that has the HSN logo on it, or a Zulily credit card, or a Q card from QVC, we are offering 18-month VIP financing, which is basically like 18 months of FlexPay with no interest as long as the balance is paid by the end of the 18 months. That brings the price down to 38 and change or 41 and change. That means for your son who's going to school, your daughter that's just gone to university, for you that's working from home and you need an upgrade, you need a better experience, you can afford to get this home right now and enjoy it right now as well. The other bonus that we'll mention is HP Smart Friend and also HP Protection Plus, which is HSN's way of saying, look, if you want to protect your electronics, maybe you spill coffee on this or you drop it, or you have a young one at home who throws a ball at the screen and breaks it, there are no deductibles to get it repaired or replaced. All right, let's dive in. Aaron, one of the things that you said, or a couple things, you talked about the big name brands and you talked about a solid state drive. Why is, well, both of those topics, why are they so important?
So let's talk about the, just getting our Zoom room ready here. We're gonna do a little Zoom in just a few minutes. So you asked me about the optical drive and the solid state. Is that correct, Ads?
And also just, you're talking about the big name brands as well.
Okay, cool. So let me do the big name brands, then we'll do the optical, then we'll do the solid state. Let's do it like that. So the three, we need to, we're a third of the way in already. So the big brands, first of all, you know the HP name. I'll even turn the computer around. I haven't shown you the back of it yet anyway, where all your extra ports are, or you can put in your USB ports and your Ethernet cable and all that kind of stuff. HP, oh, that's a beautiful shot. Thank you, guys. I love that blue. I'd get the blue. That would be my color tonight. Wow, it's pretty. Okay. The three big brands. HP is the #1 computer brand in America. So you're walking into the store tonight and saying, you know what? I'll take the best. I'll take the most preferred. This is the biggest HP screen that we offer. You are, and as I often say, nobody ever bought anything from us and said, I wish I bought the smaller screen. Love the device, should have bought the smaller screen. But all the time we hear, I should have sized up just a little bit. You'll love having the bigger screen. You'll love having this touch screen. And the fact that it's from HP means the reason brand isn't important, in my opinion, in everything. I can't tell you the brand of shirt that I'm wearing right now, for example. Can't tell you that I always look at these curtains. I have no idea. I like my curtains, actually, but I don't know what brand they are. No idea. It doesn't really matter. It matters with my TV. You see back there? It matters with my computer, because the biggest brands are able to source the best parts. And since HP is the biggest brand in America, they're able to source the best touchscreens and able to source the best memory and able to source the best optical drives and all of those kind of things. So that's the first big number one. The next big number one, we even have a little video that we'll show you on this. You see this little sticker right here? This is bum, 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 bum. You know those guys, right? Bum, 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 bum. Intel inside, one of the most recognized couple of tones, bum, 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 4 tones in the world. Performance and value built in. This is the Intel Pentium, not the introductory Celeron. It's the Intel Pentium, online browsing and email, creating video and editing photos, watching your favorite shows, streaming your favorite shows, ultra high definition graphics, your entertainment on your computer with you in the smoothest, most beautiful way. There are very few companies. Intel's one of the top 10 most recognized companies in the world. Very few companies that can say we are number one in the world at what we do. Intel is one of the companies that can say that. So the Intel Pentium processor, many computer people will only buy a computer if it has that Intel processor inside, and this one certainly does. And then last but not least, the Windows 10 operating system, the most recent operating system from Windows. It is the best, but it is particularly optimized when it comes to a touchscreen environment. It's really just built to thrive and flourish in touchscreen. You can touch the bottom left-hand corner there like I just did. Open up a list of all of the apps that you might have downloaded, or as we sometimes call them, the tiles, the live tiles. There's Cortana built in, so this means you can even talk to your computer. Check this out. Open Netflix. I didn't actually use my finger to do it. I just asked Cortana to. You can ask her anything. You can ask her to find files. You can ask her about all kinds of stuff. Since we are about halfway in, I know Adam asked me to talk about the optical drive. I will. To talk about the solid state drive that's lighter, quieter, and faster, I will. But there's two couple things that, since so many of you are ordering, I think I'd be doing a bit of a disservice to not mention. So for a moment, I'm going to switch gears just for a moment to piggyback. I know anyone who buys a Windows computer will want to have, or a PC for the PC or a Mac for that matter, will want to have antivirus. We have a this day only on our antivirus. We got to talk about it for a second. This is Viper Advanced 5-year home security. It protects 8 computers for 5 years. So that's 40 years of protection on your computers. It protects you against viruses, spyware, malware. Malware has been all over the place this summer. When you pop in Viper, you just pop it into the USB, you let it load, and you don't have to do anything else. Once it's loaded, you remove it. This computer now has machine learning and artificial intelligence controlling, driving, and protecting its antivirus and protecting you. You don't have to think about anything. You don't have to approve or not. It just does it all on its own. Now, of course, there are advanced features if you want to get into that. So that's number one, and I think it's really, really important. The other thing I'm so proud to have back that I strongly recommend. A lot of people know they need a new computer. They go, yeah, this price is right. It's a 24-inch screen. It's Intel. It's Pentium. I'm ready to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, but I got to move everything. Wow, good price on this tonight. I got to move everything from my old computer to my new computer. How in the Sam? How am I going to do that? Here's how you're going to do it. This is PC Mover, and it lets you do it either with, there's this really fancy Ethernet cable in here that will move everything over. This has an Ethernet port on it. Or you can now do it, this is new, Adam, you can do it wirelessly. It's actually even faster to do it using Wi-Fi. The great thing about buying this here, it will scan your old computer to make sure you're not moving over anything that you don't want to move over. And then it will, if you want, safe erase, totally erase your old computer. So if you're selling it to make some money or donating it or whatever, you know that none of your files are left on it that anyone can get to. Everywhere else where you buy this, you get 1 license. At HSN, you get 3 licenses. It's why it's one of our most popular PC add-ons. It is almost always sold out. So I'm really glad that we have that in stock for you guys tonight as well.
So that's PC Mover 653231, or of course Viper, which is a this day only. It's tremendous pricing on that at under $70 as well. Guys, we're getting a few updates, primarily about the option with Microsoft Office. That's accounting for 90% of the sales, which is great, interesting. Obviously, that will be the first to sell out today. So if you do want it with Microsoft Office, please make that purchase earlier rather than later. We have two significant winners in colors. White is blazing a trail. If you want the white that comes with the color coordinated white keyboard and white mouse, certainly order as fast as you can. That is the #1 most popular choice tonight. We do have the launch, the debut of the exclusive blue down front, which is gorgeous. And of course, we have the classic black as well. To be honest with you, we do so many laptop offers. You can always tune into HSN and typically find a great deal happening on a laptop. When it comes to an all-in-one like this, we just don't do them. I mean, it's been over 3 years since we last had a Today's Special. So on that basis alone, if you know this is the type of computer that you want, and this is the type of computer, for example, I have at home that I use every day, I would encourage you to order it today. We have a couple others coming up as regular presentations, but they're way more expensive, way more, like $300 more. There's not a better deal on Black Friday or Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's. There's no better deal coming up later this year than what we have right now. The other thing that I do want to stress is that the delivery, and it's something we haven't really touched on. Aaron will certainly, I'm sure, engage in this conversation, but a lot of companies have struggled with chip shortages, especially in the world of technology, and a lot of companies simply don't have the product available to ship out to you. If you want a new computer and you don't want to have to wait 4 months or 3 months, this is the place to buy it today. We have this, and you'll have yours within the next 14 days at the very latest. Some stores are saying 2 months, 3 months to get it. So we're excited about our delivery opportunity. We managed to have these ready and raring to go so you can get to work on it, get to play on it as fast as you possibly can. Because when you have a computer like this, you really feel like anything is possible. One quick thing, if you are ordering, don't forget to ask about Hsn Protection Plus. No deductibles. It protects your investment 2 years or 3 years. Aaron, we are now halfway through the presentation. Obviously, the clear winner here is that big 24-inch touch screen. That's a great way to start the story. HP and Intel inside, and that solid state drive, that's a big improvement as well, right?
I got into the brands for a minute. So let's spend a minute talking about solid state drive. So really important, inside this computer, there's a couple of drives. There's the optical drive, which you also asked me to talk about. Optical drive is, of course, where you can play a DVD, where you can play a CD, where you can burn data, where you can burn music. And it's only about maybe 20% of new computers in the US have an optical drive. Most don't, which means in order to play a disc, you have to buy an accessory. You have to buy like a USB disk drive or whatever. This is a total desktop replacement. Please understand that. The power in this computer is total desktop replacement. There's nothing you can do on your desktop that you can't do here. The power, the central processor, graphics processor, it's all built in to this very, very slim, very, very easy to set up, one cable. It is so clean. That's why it's so great in the kitchen, or if you have kind of a main room in the house where the family spends a lot of time, or if you have an office that you like to just keep looking nice. I find that it's easier to get my work done. When my office looks good, this is just really ideal for that. So there's the optical drive, but then inside this as well, when you store information. So when you store you store files, movies, music, apps, whatever it is, when you're searching, when you're copying, when you're pasting, when you're doing all those sorts of things, pardon me, historically, there would be what was called a hard disk drive in here. And a hard disk drive was a component, a mechanical component that actually moved. It actually spun. The problem with that is every time you saved information, every time you turned the computer on, every time you turned the computer off, that movement created friction. Friction created heat. Heat is the enemy of electronics. So that heat meant that the battery life and the movement meant that the power consumption was more. Then we had to put in a fan in order to cool it down. The fan made it loud, also made it heavier, also made it hotter. Those things are all gone. If you look in our description here, this is 8 gigabytes of RAM, the most RAM we've ever done. better for speed online, better for multitasking. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 windows all open at one time, including a Zoom window. Kind of a cool look at backstage HSN there. You see Adam Freeman right over there, and we'll do a little bit closer look with our buddy Adam later. So RAM is very important, but what I was getting to is that says not just memory. It says, or it could say 256 gigabyte. I think we ran out of room. SSD memory. That is solid state drive memory. So there's no moving parts. There's basically a chip inside where information is stored and moved just all over electromagnetic circuitry. It makes your computer lighter, quieter, and faster. Here are the advantages of a solid state drive: lighter, quieter, and faster. Faster boot up and faster shutdown. Your applications load, so you won't believe how quickly things load on this. There are no moving parts, so it's more durable. It's quieter because there's not a fan that has to cool things down. And that's a really important thing. It keeps your computer naturally cooler. There's not another component in there, so it draws less energy. And I can't wait for you to see. I think the number one thing, other than when you get it, you go, my gosh, that screen is huge.
Aaron, stop right now. Anybody looking at you right now, that picture looks like it's superimposed. That quality, it doesn't even look real. I can't believe it.
I'm on a Skype feed at my condo. My condo doesn't even have particularly fast internet. I'm capped at I think 50 megabytes per second. Many people have it up to 1,000 gigabytes. They have gigabyte internet. I'm capped at a pretty low speed. I mean, it's good enough, but it's not great. So even because this screen quality is so high, even over I have a high-speed connection, but this is not like a professional high-speed connection. In an amateur home studio, the same, probably very similar to however you Skype or use Zoom from your house, and the picture still looks that good. That's 1080p quality working for you.
I've probably done 10 million presentations with you on computers.
We've done a lot of computers.
I've never seen one look as extraordinary as that is. Folks, if you are on hold, we are absolutely doing our best to get to you. We are extremely busy. I do believe it's because we don't present these virtually ever that clearly there's a demand. It's been over 3 years since we had a Today Special. I want to encourage you, if you want the white, and I love the white. I think the white is really spectacular. It comes with the white keyboard, again, wireless. It comes with the wireless white mouse. Order before you go to bed tonight. It's doing really, really well, as we would expect it to. It looks sleek, it looks sophisticated. Dare I say it looks sexy, because it does. The brand new launch of the blue, which is exclusive to us here at HSN. We've never had that before. That is really flying high also, so we're excited to see that. Look, if you just want to go classic, there's nothing wrong with that at all. We do have the black available. That's going to come with that black keyboard also. Setup is a breeze. There is no added extra tower. Everything is built into this body, which is remarkable. The screen, I think, as we've talked ad nauseum at this stage, is, and it deserves to be, is extraordinary. The fact that it's a touch screen as well, but we're only just scratching the surface. Whatever stage in life you are at or the family is at, school or university, maybe still working from home because of this dastardly COVID. Maybe it's because you set up a home-based business, or maybe you're doing an education course at home. Having a computer that is up to the minute is going to pay dividends for you. Having a computer that is fast and exciting to use and really versatile in every which way is going to be wonderful for you. The right tools get you to the right places, and that's what this can do. There's no doubt about it. With Microsoft Office, we are already preloading that for you. Word and Excel, OneNote, PowerPoint, those programs will already be in there for you when you open the box and turn this on. I mean, most of us use Word all the time, or certainly for work, to write a letter or any kind of document. This computer will deliver, and then some. If you love to play games, fabulous. If you love to have a place where you're storing all your music or your photos or your videos, you want to create or edit something, this is it. If it's for your son that loves to play Roblox, this is it. Whatever it's for, this computer, I'm telling you, is going to deliver. It's over $1,000 package that we are doing for under $700 without Office and $749 with Microsoft Office. So with that being said, Aaron, we'll keep on going. This is, I know you can't see it because you're at home. but this is a wild success story tonight. I think we've all seen the price of electronics rise. I'm excited to see that we have maintained extraordinary value, and we have all seen the shortages in chips and supply that have caused major delays from a lot of companies. Some companies will sell you this style computer and will make you wait, not any fault of their own, up to 3 or 4 months to get delivery. We have this ready and on hand to ship out to you. Aaron, for all of those reasons, it's a good day to buy.
You make an excellent point, is that we've seen prices of electronics go up, and we believe in Q4 this year, which is the quarter, of course, where we sell, so much of our holiday goodies. We will see prices continue to rise, not lower like they typically do. You guys know about shipping issues. You can read about, all sorts of logistic issues online. The reason this computer is so low priced is we locked it in, HSN locked it in, I should say, with HP nearly a year ago. And have been working and working and working to get the quantity here on our shores, which it is and has been, and is ready to go to your home right this minute. That's why there's no delay. Go try to buy a couch. Yeah. I moved into this house about a year ago. I tell this story all the time because it made me insane. It's the most normal couch. It's not a fancy couch. It's like a blue couch. It's just not a big deal. It's like a little sectional sofa. It took me 8 months to get it. It wasn't special order. It was their in stock. It took 8 months to get my couch. It is hard to get things that you want, right? And even if you're willing to pay for them, frankly. I'm not, I didn't get a particularly good deal like you guys are getting tonight. The reason the price is what it is, we were able to lock it in last year, and we were able to get it shipped here. Our extraordinary planners from HSN, thank you to all of them. Thank you to Aubrey and to April and to Drew and to Chris and Lauren and Rachel, all our extraordinary team at HSN who just worked so hard. Our electronics buying team, they are quite literally the best in the business. Rocky is kindly reminding me, Rocky's our producer tonight, there's a couple things I haven't even mentioned yet that I had hoped to get to in the first 15 minutes, and we're in nearly our last 15 minutes. So 2 things. 256 gigabyte. I mentioned what a solid state drive is already. It's that drive that doesn't move, so it doesn't beat up on your computer, doesn't take as much power, it's lighter, it's quieter, and it's faster. This has a nice large quantity. It's able to store a lot. So with the 256 gigabyte solid state drive, you can store about 2,000 hours of high definition video, almost 5,000 hours of standard def, about 128,000 photos or 60,000 songs. So you have a ton of space. That's the key here. You have a ton of space on this computer. I want to show you something. An easy way, if you ever need a little more memory, is just popping in an SD card. Here's just a little something from the mountain, okay? Are you ready? Most of the ports on the computer are on the back. In fact, I'll even show you, if I can, what these all are. Ethernet port, HDMI port, send high definition and video. Oh, awesome. Going from left to right. The first one is for earbuds. If you want to put in, if you want to plug in old school earbuds, which I love to do sometimes because it's a great connection. This does have speaker and microphone built in, and it does have Bluetooth built in too. Next one, second one from the left is your Ethernet port, also called your RJ45 port. Then your HDMI port, then your power. That's it. That's the only thing you have to stick into this. Only thing you have to plug in. And then actually the other thing you might notice that I have plugged in, there are 4 USB ports in a row. This is a dongle that makes your wireless mouse and your wireless keyboard operate. They come with batteries, everything you need. The batteries last forever. In fact, I don't know if I've ever replaced them in a keyboard and a mouse that I've sold. I mean, eventually you'll have to, but it probably lasts a year plus. So 4 USB ports there. But the little secret that I was going to tell you that just you might not know right away is, ready for this one, Adam? It's a good one. Okay, right here, that's your SD card slot. And that's there because we want you, without having to get around to the back of the computer, to just be able to really easily pop an SD card in. So that's where your SD card goes if you're looking for your SD card slot. I kind of just previewed it a little bit, but Adam, would it be okay if I spend maybe 3 or 4 minutes? You tell me when. Maybe you want to do an update first, or maybe you want me to do it now. You tell me when. I have 2 diagrams that will help me make sure I really haven't missed anything at all.
And yeah, for sure, Aaron, just before you do it, actually, just real fast while I'm over here, just so everybody can see the white setup, I just want you to really see how gorgeous this is. And hey, there's Mr. Berger. We're doing a Zoom call over here. Like most of us have been living our lives, right? Life's changed over the past year and a half, and a lot of us, this is like the new norm. I mean, look, Aaron looks phenomenal on the big screen, where he belongs, right? On that 24-inch screen right there. Don't forget, though, if I didn't want to see Aaron, I could just do that, and he can't see me, because now it goes away with the privacy. Aaron's holding up two things, PC Mover. If you don't know how to move the old stuff from your old computer to the new one, ask about PC Mover. And then this day only on Viper, everybody should order Viper. This is a phenomenal value because it's going to protect your computer for 5 years, and it protects 8 PCs or any computers that you've got in your home. Definitely ask about that. This design on the white, you can see why it's the best seller. I mean, it really is just, it's gorgeous, really spectacular. That will be the first to sell out. If you're about to head to bed and you're out tomorrow, definitely order this one before you go to sleep. Incidentally, Aaron, a quick heads up, this printer is available. This printer from HP is $59 and change. It comes with 8 months of free ink.
It does. So basically, you can buy the printer for less than you would probably spend on ink. If you are going into a new school year, going into the holiday season, whatever, and you're going to buy ink for your old printer, why in the world would you do that? Hi, here, I'll show you guys Adam, actually. We'll stay on that shot. Why in the world would you do that? You don't need to. Pick up the new printer. You get 8 months of HP Instant Ink. It's copy, it's print, it's scan. You can even fax using the HP app. I love that printer. It has been very, very popular the past couple of weeks.
So certainly add that to your order if you'd like. I know we're covering a lot of ground, folks, and forgive us, there's a lot to do. As we start to approach the final 15 minutes, I'm certainly going to hand to Aaron from the majority of that. I want to remind you of 3 things. The first is lowest price of the year. No better price on Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year. This is it, the best price of the year. FlexPay is for anybody with any major credit or debit card, breaks the price down to $150 a month or $140 a month, depending whether you're going with or without Microsoft Office. If you have an HSN credit card, you can do 18-month VIP financing. That's bringing the price down to $38 and change or $41 and change. And don't forget, when you order, to ask about Hsn Protection Plus. There's a 2 or 3 year plan which will protect your computer if something were to happen to it. The dog accidentally knocks it off the table, somebody smashes it, spills coffee on it. Aaron, I know you've got a lot to share with us. One thing that popped into my mind is one of the bonuses, and that is a year of HP Smart Friend.
Yes,
what is that all about?
Thank you. So HP Smart Friend is service and support provided by HP. So what it means, when you get your computer home, maybe you've never owned a touchscreen before. Maybe you've never had the joy of going, I can't really see what the weave is on the top of that shoe. Oh yeah, no, I can see everything perfectly now. Maybe you have a question about it. Maybe you have a question about Windows 10. And by the way, I want to mention before I forget, this will upgrade for free to Windows 11. When Windows 11 comes out, either later this year, beginning next year, we're not exactly sure when, you are buying a future-proof computer. So any of you who are aware of that, want to just make it clear. What did you ask me? You asked me about HP Smart Friend. Sorry, I got a little sideline there. I wasn't going to try to talk around it. HP Smart Friend means any question you have. The folks from HP are there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So any question you have about maybe how do I use my Viper antivirus, make sure the computer is safe, little tips and tricks, how-tos, how do I move things from my old computer to my new computer? You buy PC Mover from HSN is how you do it, and they can help you with anything. Personal support from HP, all the technology options, and it's judgment free. So you can call about little things. How do I hook up to the internet? I'm having trouble getting on the internet. Maybe you've never done that before. You know what's really easy? With Cortana in here, you can just say, open settings. And look, it opened settings for me. And one of the first things that you'll see here is network and internet. And that's the answer. That's how you get onto your network and get onto your internet or get onto your Bluetooth. But again, any questions that you might have, it's as simple as just picking up the phone and making that toll-free call. That's something we're proud to do. Almost exclusively, when we see Smart Friend occasionally, we see it on today's specials. It's something we don't offer on a day-to-day basis very often at all. What I'd love to do, we're in our last 12 to 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. There are 2, and stick with me on this. If you've been waiting this whole time and thinking, well, but does it have, but does it have, but does it have? I have these 2 diagram stills. I am going to take a minute or 2 to go through them. But I think they're very, very informative is the reason I want to spend a minute with you here. And then I'll get back to showing you really fun things on the computer. If you're just joining us, this is almost like a reset. I'm going to try to mention everything as though it's brand new here. Just go from the top and I'll go clockwise. This has the HP wide vision. It's 167 degree, full high definition. So that's 1080p privacy camera with a digital microphone. It makes sure, well, you saw us, our Zoom, we were doing a Zoom call a minute ago. I mean, it just looks great. Intel ultra high definition graphics. Do you like to watch videos? Do you like to stream videos? Do your kids like to play games? Do you want to do more editing on your computer? Great graphics on this. 23.8 inch, 24 inch, essentially full high definition 1080p. It is the best touchscreen I have ever sold. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud that you'll be getting this home. Just honest to goodness, I love it. 3-sided micro edge display. You might have noticed the display almost disappears because the edges are so small. You get a full year of HP Smart Friend that we were just talking about, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Tech support, no question too big, no question too small. There's the 3-in-1 media card reader that I showed you just underneath the computer. I love the adjustable tilt stand. I love the sort of mid-century modern quality to it, the design to it. Built-in speakers, a full year of Microsoft Office if you're choosing that. And I want to remind you, a full year of Microsoft Office means Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Outlook, OneNote, and Publisher. All 7 full versions. And if an update comes in the next year, you'll get the update for free. And you get that for a computer, a tablet, and a smartphone, so all your devices. Let's take a look at the back. Normally the back of computers aren't pretty. The back of this computer is beautiful. So if your office is set up in such a way that people walk into your office and see the back of your computer right away, it's a design statement, and especially in that white or in that beautiful ink blue. I'm just crazy about it. Wi-Fi is built in, wireless Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.2, one of the latest Bluetooth protocols, so it connects automatically. You can be connected to one device at a time. Intel Pentium Silver, #1 processor company in the entire world. That's Intel. Pentium, probably their best known processor, step above their entry-level Celeron. Really, really nice processor here. 256 gigabytes of solid state storage, so it's lighter, it's quieter, it's faster boot up, faster shutdown. Your applications load more quickly. It's quieter, it stays cooler to the touch. Mostly it's just so much faster. DVD writer, really a full optical drive, DVD, CD, multi-layer optical drive. On the back, your ports across the back from left to right, microphone and headphone combo. Again, microphone and speakers are built in, but if you want to use an accessory there, a hardwired accessory, you're good to go. HDMI out, so you can send high definition video and audio with one cable to a television or to a second screen. RJ45 port, that Ethernet port, that's important if you're going to use the cable from PC Mover. So many of you are picking that up tonight. PC Mover moves all your old movies, programs, games, apps, settings from your old computer to your new computer. It's just like taking everything on your old computer and all of a sudden it's magically on your new computer. It's great. It will not move anything that isn't safe. So if there's any viruses or bugs, those don't come along. It's a wonderful program. 4 USB ports, really quick USB ports, and then 8 gigs of SD-RAM memory. It's the most memory I have ever sold on a computer like this. RAM is so important. Computer people shop RAM first. Why is RAM important? Well, RAM does a couple of things. It helps to allow your computer to multitask more quickly, particularly in conjunction with that Intel Pentium processor and all of the storage. I have, let's see, I have hsn.com. I now have settings open. I have Cortana open. I have HSN live stream on YouTube. I have my Zoom meeting open. I have Netflix open. I have PowerPoint open. What is that? That's another thing that was part of the Zoom that I had open. I have Facebook open. I have a Microsoft Word document open. Microsoft Solitaire open. I have a dozen things open. There's Facebook. I don't think we had checked out. Oh, there's my buddy Suzanne. I don't think we had checked out Facebook yet. And I just want you all to see, as I go from one program to another program to another, it is literally instant. I mean, you don't wait for a moment here. Going to the Microsoft Store. I'll try to talk more about Microsoft Store in just a second. My point with all this is it's the RAM, 8 gigabytes of RAM, that allows you to have this kind of speed, even when you're doing complicated things like three-dimensional graphics and editing. The other thing that RAM is the other thing with which RAM assists. So number one is multitasking. Number two is speed online. People often say, oh, my internet is slow today. Well, even at my house, where, like I said, I have Wi-Fi, but I have one of the low, because I live in a condo, I can only have basically what the condo has. And so I don't have particularly fast Wi-Fi, but you see everything is loading on this fast, fast, fast. Your Wi-Fi is, if you pay for Wi-Fi, your internet is not slow. If your computer doesn't have enough RAM, then your computer is going to be slow when you are online. Here's why. We have file sizes that are so big now. There's so much information that comes into our computer. When you look at the quality of this video, this is live streaming, that's a lot of information that has to come into the computer to give you that kind of quality video, and then an extraordinarily beautiful screen on top of it. RAM, it's like a fire hose of information, really. It floods the computer. If you don't have enough RAM, then the information kind of drowns the computer, and that's why it takes a long time, and it's buffering, and you can't open multiple things, and you have slower speed online. When you have a lot of RAM, it's like having a bigger desk. You can be more organized. Or another, I really like this description of RAM too. RAM is like cooking a Thanksgiving meal with 8 pots instead of 4 pots. You're gonna be able to it's so much more organized. You're gonna be able to cook it so much more quickly because you have all the tools that you need, right? You're not trying to cook the turkey and the stuffing in the same pot. Kind of the same idea with RAM here. It gives you more desk space, gives you more pots in the kitchen. It allows, what it all boils down to, Adam, is it allows for faster speed online.
So it all really kind of points towards, all roads lead to an extraordinary computing experience. Whatever it is you're trying to get done, whatever your goals are, again, everybody's, different stages of life. It's school, it's work, it's college, it's university, it's a new home office, or maybe it's just playing games and connecting with mom who lives in a different country. That's what this is going to be able to do for you. I want to show you those 3 colors because I know we are approaching the end of our launch. No encore tonight at 1 a.m. This is the only presentation of the night just because of the limited numbers that we have. White is the best seller. It is gorgeous. Aaron said he's crazy about the blue, rightly so, but I am crazy about the white. You're getting the wireless Bluetooth mouse and keyboard, of course, so pure freedom there. Tangle-free, mess-free, cable-free, cord-free. It just looks incredible. Obviously, our brand new blue, which is exclusive to us, it's that ink blue. It's spectacular. We love that as well. Aaron said if you have this positioned in a room where somebody's walking in and they see the back of the computer, they're going to be mightily impressed. There's that classic black with now well over 400 orders taken. Wow. All you're doing is choosing with Office or without Microsoft Office. If you choose with Office, it will already be preloaded for you. I also want to remind you that everybody who orders this tonight is going to get a year of HP Smart Friend. That's 24/7 tech support from an HP professional. The guys that know, they really know, and they can certainly help you with any questions you may have. We're also including a bonus software bundle, which we're excited about, from Britannica to Hotspot Shield Premium to Pandora Premium. Want to learn a language? We're going to give you a 6-month service to Transparent Language Online. So many great things right out of the box that you'll be able to utilize with your new computer. You've got to have a computer that works for you and with you, not against you. Not one that's crashing or freezing, that's old, that's slow, that can't multitask. Having a computer that is a touchscreen is going to open up so many windows to the world, as it were. This is everything you would imagine, and it's easy, because just like your phone, just like your tablet, it's intuitive with that touch screen. 24 inches, well, 23.8 to be precise, gives you unrivaled real estate. Look at the size of that screen. You can do everything and then some with all the space needed, whether it's watching a movie on Netflix, whether it's doing a project for school. You will prefer having that big screen. There are no other today's specials. These are the things I would want to know as a bargain hunter. When's the next one? We don't know. We know it's not this year. Not this year, for sure, guaranteed. What about Black Friday? No, none. This is the lowest price of 2021 right now while it lasts. When was the last time you did this? We've not done this in over 3 years. We do regular laptops all the time, but all-in-ones are a lot scarcer. When we do them, they sell like crazy, as you're seeing tonight. FlexPay is available. Any credit or debit card, $140 a month or $150 a month, it's yours. Don't forget to ask about Hsn Protection Plus. Protect your investment for 2 or 3 years. If the cat accidentally knocks it over, if you throw something by accident, maybe a ball, you're playing catch with your son or daughter and a ball hits the screen and cracks it, no deductibles to fix it or replace it or repair it, so ask about that. Aaron, obviously about 90 seconds left. So much to be said that we've already said, that could be said. I mean, solid state drive, optical drive, it's a fully spec'd, upgraded all-in-one.
I can't imagine, Adam, anyone who wouldn't love the experience of using this computer. It is so simple to use because it's big, it's easy to see. You don't need your reading glasses. Because it's touchscreen, you just don't have to know that much to navigate a touchscreen. If you see something that you like, you take your fingers and you do a little pinch and you do a little zoom and you can see it so much more clearly. You want to know more about it, you give it a tap, and you're on to the information about the product. You know, when you're surfing online, when you're watching movies online, I think it's just an absolute joy to use. I don't think you will see maybe ever a better value on a computer like this. Screens are not inexpensive. Screens are in fact, the most expensive thing, the most expensive part of the computer. So it's expensive for HP to put together a 24-inch screen. It's a rare bird. It's why it's been 3 years since we've done one that's a today's special. It's an incredible value tonight with everything else you want. I know you want a solid state drive. I know you want an optical drive, which is really rare, a full optical drive there, a high definition wide angle camera. It's wireless. It's very sleek. It's wireless. Remember, to run this whole thing, this powerhouse, this sort of beast of a power computer, there's one cable. There's one cable, and that's a power plug that you plug it into. So you don't, it can go literally anywhere in your house. Thank you guys for spending so much time with us tonight. Congratulations if you're picking up your new computer. I feel very, very confident this will be a customer pick on hsn.com.
There's no doubt about it. Aaron, as always, we appreciate you, our HP expert. Get a good night's sleep, and we'll see you in the morning.
See you soon, bud.
Thank you, Aaron. So many of you ordering, stay right there. If you're on hsn.com, it's the fastest way to get through, as you know. Just before we wrap up, something I want you to know, HSN's doing something special. It's an online-only secret sale. All you need is the secret word. I'm gonna tell you what that word is. Can you remember this? Fabulous. Fabulous. Treat yourself. Get an additional 25% off HSN's fashion, jewelry, and beauty top picks. A mixed assortment of amazing products. Find some fantastic things to freshen up your wardrobe. Simply go to hsn.com, type the word fabulous into the search bar to reveal our secret sale. Act quick. These sales are only good for a limited time. Fabulous is that secret word. So what do you think as we wrap it on up? I mean, I think we hit everything, right? An amazing all-in-one experience with all the features and upgrades that we want today in 2021. A computer that works for us, not against us. It's this one, black, the best-selling white. Final few hundred if you want the blue. With Office is the most popular version. If you do choose with Microsoft Office, it will already come pre-loaded onto the computer. Stay with us. On the way next, we are unlocking the vault to Coin Collector on HSN.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Did you know that we have amazing items and deals you'll never see on air? That's right, you'll only find them at hsn.com. We're talking top brands, exclusive names and bundles, plus thousands of products all the time. Discover all our best deals all in one place, including offers you'll see online only. And with hundreds of videos and customer reviews, we make it easy to shop smart. Click, explore, discover, and get more of what you love. Only at hsn.com. The summer may be winding down, but the offers are heating up during HSN's Labor Day sale. Don't miss weekend-only deals and sale prices on your favorite items and top brands all weekend long. Get ready to shop HSN's Labor Day sale. Starts Friday at midnight.